Good afternoon. This is Spirit Journey, and yes, that's me in the mirror because I want to show you certain things. This is really an update from yesterday's video that I did regarding this phenomenon that happened to me and a person that I was with at a restaurant. And when I got home late in the evening, I had done a live upstream video on the event. And then when I was playing back the video after I did the live stream, it had like a funny playback. The mic that I'm using is from a camcorder. It's not a fancy one. It's really a base model. But it had this feedback. And a prior video, when I used the same type of mic, the same mic, it also had that funny feedback. So I said, okay, maybe I get a different, use a different one next time. But I noticed when I was playing it back yesterday, the video that live stream that I did yesterday, that it was this humming noise and it was affecting my ears. It felt like pressure in my ears. And I even turned off all the devices. I turned off my computer, the modem, any frequency thing, Wi-Fi that's in my apartment to see if it would stop. But it didn't. My ears still feel very funny. Even now, it's especially the left ear. It feels like pressure, right now it's like a humming sound. And yesterday when I was playing back the video, it was on kind of loud and it had that, as I said, that feedback noise. And that was affecting my ears. I didn't realize, when I was doing the live stream, I didn't really notice the noise, what they call white noise. There's natural sounds in one's environment that you don't notice it because it's always on, like the refrigerator, air conditioner, electronic sounds. You don't notice it because it's always on. The playback, you actually hear there's something else going on in the background, this humming noise that is very distracting. So even though I turned off all the devices and the Wi-Fi, I still hear something. My ears have a lot of pressure in it. I had taken a nice shower. I drank some water. And I even, after I took the shower, I took a salt bath. But I still have this pressure in the ear. And again, I just, went to the ER yesterday. And I said everything is fine. I have this device here, and it's the Pro 10G, and it's able to pick up frequencies. Like the top one here is the RF alarm, noise, and telephone, and a speaker. And in short, what it does, when you turn on the switch, if you have these buttons here, this button down here allows you, because it has a speaker, so the sound, they have the speaker here, and so when you press the speaker button, the sound that it picks up, it goes on here, and you could make the sound go lower or higher, okay? And then you press this button, the homing switch, because when you get close to any device that has that's giving off a frequency, when you get closer to it, this thing will alarm. It'll light up. So I want to demonstrate that. And again, I do have my what do you call it? My, not modem, but what's that other device? It's on the tip of my tongue. It starts with an R. So let me turn it on. Show you how to turn it on. It's going to make noise. Okay, it's lighting up, and I press this button, okay, and then you press this button here, because it's picking up different radio waves or things like that, my Wi-Fi, so you just press this, and it stops, and as you get close, so I'm going to demonstrate it to you. So if I get closer and closer to the router, that's the name, and I get closer to the router, see that? I'll put up the sound so you can really hear it. See that? So my router is here. So you press it, so it's not as sensitive. So let's say if it was a bugging device, and you need to get to the pinpoint, so you keep pressing the sensitivity button so you can get closer and closer to the source. So again, my router is back there, as you can see it. So of course this thing is going to go on. Okay, so it's just to let you know how the principle behind it. So your router gives off different, these Wi-Fi or signals. Okay, so that noise that I heard, I'm going to bring this device in my other room here. Okay, so it's quiet. See, it's starting to go. Because they're getting closer and closer to a source. Okay, this is my computer here. So it's a concentration here. You press the button. Because behind this wall, it sounds like this noise is coming. And as I'm leaning forward right now, the sound of my ear is increasing. So I keep my finger pressed on it so I can really zoom in. Let's see the outlet. But as I go to the left now, that's where it gets more intense. See that? Something behind this wall. Because that's where I hear the sound coming from. It's like a humming noise. And then let's move away. I don't hear the sound so much on this side. And move it towards the center again. See that spot right there? And that's where I was sitting yesterday. And that's where it gets more intensified. Okay? Move away. Okay, let me press again. Okay, I put my finger off. Again, this is a regular appliance. We call it the outlet. But nothing serious. I mean, it's going on, but it's not. We'll go back to that spot again. And it's like that, a hum. Let me stop that. I put my finger off. That's why that's happening. So it seems to be a lot of activity here. And I hear like a hum. It's like a weird noise. Okay. Okay. So, I hope I'm getting my face here. Or, maybe I do this. Okay, here. So, so that's what's happening. This ear has a humming sensation. It feels like something's in it, and it's very distracting. Again, I turned off all the appliances yesterday just to see what happens with my hearing. But you know, like when you're in an absolute quiet place, you can naturally hear the sound, you know, that inside your ear. But I have all the normal appliances that I have on in any usual day, and I feel this pressure in my ear and this humming. And the playback of the video that I was doing yesterday, yeah, even you guys, you can listen to the video, my live stream that I did yesterday evening, and you'll hear this large humming noise. Again, there is distortion because of the mic, I think, but beyond that funny sound, that humming noise, it's very distracting and made my ears feel worse. It picked up the humming noise of some type of mechanical or electronical device, and I don't know what's up. So let me know what I could do. And I did use sage. I did smudge my apartment with sage, all the rooms, and I gave a prayer that anything of any negative energies, you don't belong here, you know. So I did do that. But let me know what else I can do to eliminate, or what I could take to get rid of this sound. So again, thank you again for watching. This is Spirit Journey signing off. Bye-bye, guys.